with you.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's Clowney. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Down low. Clowney can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. Jordan goes in. And slam. By Jordan.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Now here's Curry. Right now averaging 6 a game.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Thomas. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Doncic. And they're running. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Gifted moving. The ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Thomas. Following the score by Los Angeles.
And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court.
Rebound by the Nuggets. He goes up. Clowney can't get it to go.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Got a piece of it. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Jordan. Give him 8. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. James can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 13. Here's Jordan. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
James outside to stop the drought. There's the block. Here's Jordan. Let's go with a 3. The shot by James, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Jordan. It's stolen by James. And he converts the layup.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Jordan. Out to James. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter. Nuggets trail by 17. It's James on the wing. No good with the triple.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's James from the arc.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Shots blocked. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. .111 left now in the first quarter. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. James has got 8. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jordan inside. Wolf. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. James, right side. Back to Thomas. To the paint. It's blocked. And they get it back. Ooh, stolen by Smith. By himself. Oh!
Wow.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
There's the three. And Reddish gets it to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Wolf. Here's Reddish. Gets the three ball to go. Reddish has got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The kick out to White. Here's Brown. Outside White. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by Wolf.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for your Lakers. Number 30.
Pass to Hawkins.
James Wiseman.
Smith outside. Lets the three fly. Denver grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Reddish on the wing. 6 points for him. Screen by Wiseman. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
White for three. Ball with the rebound. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reddish. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Denver. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Smith. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Their defense is getting run off the floor right now.
Here's Oladipo. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Pass to Smith. The floater. Rebounded by Denver. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wagner, right side. For 3, Oladipo. Ball with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. For 3, Smith. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. White with it. Guarded now by Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo left side to end the drought.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Brown. And here's White. Kicks it out to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Oladipo outside. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
From deep three-point range, Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. 1:29 left to play in the first half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Picked it. Here's Boozer. Drops in the layup for 2. Boozer's got his second bucket on the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
White with it, picked up by James. Pass to Brown to end the run. Boozer grabs the board. And here are the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 6 points.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And the Lakers with possession here. And there's James from the arc. And they recover it. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Another steal. And here they come. Here's Boozer. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. That'll count. No luck on that one. And so it's Los Angeles showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Coby White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. And it's a Lakers ball. Pass to Jordan. Second chance effort. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 16 points for him.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
LeBron James.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's James on the wing. He buries it from 3. James has got 16 points now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Boozer grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's James. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Curry. No points yet. Just 5 to shoot. Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Clowney can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Pass to Boozer. Back to Jordan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The Nuggets making a switch here. And so here is Denver. Gordon outside. Here's Thomas. Screen by Gordon. Thomas outside. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Here's James. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. James has got 5.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And Doncic, here we go. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gordon. Outside Curry. Pass to James. It's James with the jam.
2 minutes.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And there's James from the arc. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, hard work pays off for Gordon. Running the floor and putting a strong finish on the fast break.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's your Lakers. All right, fans, it's time to get excited. The Lakers Hype Squad.
1:41 left in the third quarter. From deep, Jordan. Gordon pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number one or number two guy, but you got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Outside Reddish. .111 left in the third quarter. Kept alive. Pass the ball. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Smith got 7.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the inside. Here's Hawkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here's Curry for 3. Can't hit that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hawkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
It's Thomas on the wing. Curry looking it over. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. The 3 from Curry.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Los Angeles.
14.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver has possession. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Boozer. From outside, off the mark. So it's Denver now. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Into the lane. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots. And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
James deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to win the run. Boozer grabs the board.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Michael Jordan. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the steal. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Carter. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Carter. Now here's Curry. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And there's James from the arc. Back to Jordan. From deep. James can't get it to go. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Carter on the wing. Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by James. The finish! Here's Boozer. He's checked by Carter. The three, James. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Here's Curry. Left side Carter. Tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. From deep, Jordan. James with the rebound. Now Gordon. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Basket's good.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Pass to Wolf. Back to James. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series. And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Oladipo up top. Here's the three. White can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Out to the right wing. The three. Brown's shot is good.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Offensive board. James outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jordan. Takes a three. The shot by James, no good.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
James, his third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Nuggets.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And it's James with the jam.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
The shake. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up.
Birthday.